3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Panther News Nation. I'm Mac Packard.
And I'm Charlie Hoffman. Here's what's happening around Principia this week. Spring sports are officially underway, which include baseball, soccer, tennis, and track. Here's Hannah Broadbeck with a look.
With spring sports starting, we asked Coach Rankin and Coach Lewis how this season will be different than past spring sports seasons.
At this point, we're still in the COVID protocol stuff, so I'm not sure from that standpoint it's going to be a whole lot different. I think all teams are still going to have to practice with masks. I think soccer can remove them for games, but other teams like baseball will have to continue to wear them. So from that standpoint, at this point at least, as we start the season, we're still in the same boat. But, you know, I'm hearing rumors, so maybe things will loosen up here during the season, and that would be, I think, great for everybody.
Almost kind of like starting fresh. We don't really know what some of our students can do because they're like 2 years older, another year older from last year, and we didn't even see them at all. So excited to see what some of our guys and girls can do.
We can't wait to keep you updated on sports this season. This was Hannah Broadbeck for PNN.
We will bring you more updates as the season continues.
Several Principia student entrepreneurs are busy with jobs this year in addition to going to school full-time. I talked to Grayson Huffman about her venture.
So these are my baby tees, and then I have like all my tank tops over here. And then
with school in full session, some students have sought different entrepreneurial opportunities in order to fulfill and capitalize off of their own passion.
I run a clothing resale business through an app called Depop. I started it about like a year and a half ago, and it's grown a lot since then. I'm now a top seller on their app, and I've sold about like 1,500 things at this point. At first it was just I wanted to sell my old clothes that I didn't want anymore, and then it grew into like styling the clothes. I go out and I thrift clothes, and then I come back, wash them, and I take pictures of them and list them on Depop. People will buy them, and then I'll ship them out to them. I'm in an independent business class right now through Prin, and so I've been working on kind of next steps and growth in it. And I've hired a couple of my friends to help me out and have started kind of doing informational interviews with a lot of different people, just to kind of learn more about the business industry and just what I can do.
Please go show some support for Grayson by checking out her Depop and maybe even buying an outfit or two. This has been Mac Packard reporting for PNN.
Look forward to a more in-depth look at student entrepreneurship at Principia in a documentary later this year.
COVID-19 is throwing a wrench in many senior project plans this year. Rachel Stewart and I talked to Sully Grant about how he's pivoting.
I will be focusing on sports and the global impact they have within communities. This is something that I've always kind of been passionate about, and it's developed a lot more as I've gotten older. Originally, my plan, I wanted to go to London, England and study kind of soccer over there because that's my favorite sport, and I wanted to see how like the teams were bringing in revenue and supporting cities, supporting like pubs, and how the community was able to come together and fund these teams, and how the teams are funding like reversely in communities. So while there are challenges, we're still able to complete the project, and I'm excited because while the challenges are annoying, they still can create a new way for my project to come out in a kind of new layout. And you know, we just kind of work with what's been thrown our way. I think the senior projects are a great way if you are passionate about something that you want to study in college or a future career field that you want to go into when you're older. Senior projects are a great way to get experience, and I'm definitely using mine as a way to get some intro experience to the sports field and what I'll be studying in college.
Shout out to all of the seniors who have been working so hard this year to make successful and impactful projects.
This is Rachel Stewart
and Charlie Hoffman reporting for PNN. We'll take another look at more senior projects as they progress.
In this week's Magnify the Good segment, Ellie and Emery turn the spotlight on a student who is always open to helping her classmates when it comes to Spanish class.
As a native Spanish speaker, Daniela loves to help out her friends with their Spanish homework and other work they may need help with.
I like helping my friends with Spanish because, well, when they need help, they come to me, and it's cool that they can trust me with that. I've also been trying to volunteer in the Spanish classroom during my study hall because, I don't know, I think it's just helpful for everyone, and I really enjoy helping other students learn Spanish because growing up when I was learning English, fluent speakers would help me out, and it was really helpful for me to just kind of see someone that already spoke the language and not just my teacher, to see like a different perspective.
Good job, Daniela, for always looking out for your peers and lending a helping hand. This is Ellie Church for PNN.
And here's Josh Hopkins with the weather for this week.
Hey everyone, here's the weather forecast for the week. Expect mostly rain. The sunny weather we've been enjoying these past weeks is gone starting tomorrow. On Thursday, expect plenty of rain that will continue through the weekend. Hey, at least we're getting more warm weather in this gloomy week. Let's hope for sunshine during spring break. Back to you, Mac.
Thanks, Josh. And that's our look at what's happening around Principia this week.
From all of us here at PNN, make it a great week.
For thus saith the Lord God of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord sendeth rain down upon the earth.